Good afternoon, everybody. We are at Broadhead High School at the baseball diamond for your Waterloo 14U WYSO Teener Pirates versus Broadhead. Looking for my pencil here, folks, and it's behind my ear. So Waterloo on the road and being the home team, so we will bat first. On the mound for Broadhead is number 32, and behind the plate is his inverse number 23. And up first for Waterloo is Mason. He batted first for the game against Belleville on Saturday in the second game. Opening pitch is high and inside, ball one. Beautiful 82 degrees on Tuesday early evening. And second pitch is swung on and lined past the third baseman into left for a solid single. And Mason starts the game off. Gavin steps in now. Let's see if Mason is off with the first pitch. And there he goes. And ball is high, snagged by the Broadhead catcher before it goes back to the backstop. And Mason has the stolen base. Nobody down here in the first, and Waterloo threatening already. And that is on the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Second baseman for Broadhead creeping in to take a throw. But the pitch comes home and swung on and missed. Foul ball, or curveball, excuse me. And Mason takes third. So Gavin in a hole, 1 and 2. That is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is high and outside. Gavin has brought it back and run it full. And that is high. Gavin works a walk. Runners on the corners for Waterloo. Nobody down here in the top of the first. And Shea stands in. Outfield playing straight away and a little deep. And Shea pops one up over the Waterloo dugout. Tucker on deck for Waterloo. And that ball is outside and back to the backstop. Gavin takes second. Mason will score. And Gavin takes third on the wild pitch. So a 1-1 count. And Gavin on third. And Waterloo with an early 1-0 lead. And Shea with a grounder to short through the legs And Shea will be safe at first. Gavin trots home. Shea with an RBI. And Waterloo leads 2-0. Still nobody out at the top of the first. And Tucker takes his spot in the batter's box. And throw over to first and high off the first baseman's glove. Shea will take second. Is he coming to third? He will round second and go to third. And he is safe standing. So Waterloo with the third runner that has made it to third base already in the top of the first here. And Tucker has not seen a pitch yet. Tucker checked his swing, but it was a strike anyway, 0-1. That is high and outside, even at a ball and a strike. Bounces in there, but catcher blocks it. Stays right there in front of him. 2-1 to Tucker. That hits the outside corner, 2-2. And Tucker with a little nubber to second. Picks and throws, and Tucker's retired, but another RBI. Shea comes home, and it is now 3-0. Only one out at the top of the first, and bases are now empty with Jacob coming to the plate. And Jacob with a looper to left. It will drop for a single. Jacob hops on the first pitch he sees. And that brings up Wyatt with a runner on. Jacob is holding. And Wyatt with a bloop over second that will fall into shallow center. Jacob is taking third on the play. And runners on the corners with only one out. Waterloo hopping on early pitches, being aggressive in the count. Ryan stands in now. And Wyatt is off. Pitch is low and outside and no throw. And Ryan swings through that one. 1-1. Oh, that's outside and pass ball. Jacob is coming home and he will be safe. Wyatt is coming home. and Wyatt is safe. So a passed ball, and Jacob's able to score. Wyatt advanced to third on the pass ball and continued on his way home with Jacob still laying next to the plate. But the throw was offline. If Jacob wasn't there, I think Wyatt would have scored anyway. But like a little comedy of errors there. So Ryan ahead in the count, 2-1, and 1 out. Base is now empty. And Ryan behind on that swing. 2-2. And Ryan follows one straight back at me, and we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Ryan swings through that one for second out of the inning. Brings up Dylan. Dylan swings through the first pitch. 0-1. And Dylan with a pop-up in foul territory. Catcher unable to catch that, but Dylan behind 0-2. And Dylan with a line shot to left. Caught out there, fought with the sun a little bit, but nice catch out there by the Broadhead left fielder. And the side is retired. The Waterloo sends 8 to the plate and scores 5 in the opening frame. And they lead it 5-0 with Broadhead coming up. We'll set the defense here for you shortly. Jacob on the mound to start this game. Should be fresh. He's had a week off. Last pitched, I believe, on Wednesday. Let me take a look at that. Last pitched on Thursday, so 5 days ago. That was against Evansville. Jacobs pitched 4 strong innings, allowed 1 hit, 2 runs. None of those were earned, and had a season high 9 strikeouts. So different ball game here with a 5 spot to start. That's the most that Waterloo has scored in an opening inning so far this year. Previous high was 3 last game, again against Evansville. Waterloo went on to win that game 14-4. So defense behind Jacob. You have Ryan at behind the plate. First to third is Dylan, Mason, Gavin, and Shay. Your outfield will be Wyatt, Tucker in center, and Avery in right. Opening pitch by Jacob, low and outside. Oh, just missed. 2-0. And that is outside. And that is on the inside corner. And Jacob with a nice slider there. And Jacob is back with a full count to this opening hitter in the bottom of the first for Broadhead. And there it is, swings through that one. And strikeout number one for Jacob. And that is a curveball outside of third. Fouled. Good crowd here for a 14U 8th grade game. I'd have to say there's probably swing and a miss. Jacob quickly had 0-2. I'd say probably 25 to 30 here for the game. There's a girls regional softball game going on the other diamond. That is low. One and two. High and outside. Not a bad waste of a pitch by Jacob. And it's fouled back straight at me, and we'll do it again at 2-2. And fouled over the stands back here. Broadhead batter number 23, second one in the lineup. Starting catcher, I believe, is battling. And Jacob throws that one high, curveball that didn't curve. So another full count for Jacob. And there it is on the outside corner for a call. Third strike. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jacob to start the game. He's run both counts full, however. So started out that batter 0-2. And that is high and off the glove. Back to the backstop, but nobody on, so it doesn't hurt. 1-0. And swing and a miss. And a changeup over there. 1-1. That is in there, inside corner. Jacob ahead 1-2. Sun is playing a little bit of havoc with everybody on the left side. And Jacob, another curve that didn't curve. 2-2. And swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, all via the strikeout. And Broadhead is turned away in the first. So through 1 inning of play, Waterloo 5, Broadhead nothing. Due up for Waterloo this half inning. Avery to lead it off, followed by Emmanuel and then Sawyer. As I was just saying, the sun is moving its way in the foul territory over here along the third base side, but anybody at third or short or even left field is really got to battle the sun here probably for another while yet, another hour maybe. I'm looking around and I don't see any lights on this field. Interesting. A lot of lights on the football field behind me. So let's see if Waterloo can continue the aggressive hitting that they started off last inning with. First pitch to Avery is high, ball 1. That is low, 2-0. And Avery fouls one off over the backstop here. 2-1 matches his jersey number, which is what the count is. And Avery with another foul straight back here, almost the same spot. And we'll do it again at 2-2 now. That cheering you heard is the softball game going on over to my left. And that is over Avery's head, full count. Broadhead softball 19-2 on the season. So they are a team to possibly contend with for a state title. And Avery with a shot out to right, falling out there in front of the right fielder, and Avery will lead off the second inning with a single. And Emmanuel stands in. Catcher calls time to, or actually the coach calls time to discuss something with the catcher. Probably about some signals if there's a steal going on, or Avery with a two-step lead over there. He is holding. Emmanuel foul tips that one right in the glove of the catcher for strike one. Waterloo with a little traveling contingent here, probably about a dozen of us. Outside a strike. 0-2. Broadhead, about an hour and 10 minutes south of Waterloo, depending how you come. And E-Man with a foul ball over to first. And just dropped over there by the Cards first baseman. And Emmanuel still in the batter's box, but still with an 0-2 count. Avery holding. Emmanuel swings through that one for second strikeout of the game for the Broadhead pitcher. Brings up Sawyer. Opening pitch to Sawyer is low. And Avery's holding. And that is in there for a strike. 1-1. And Sawyer tips that one into the glove of the catcher. He's behind 1-2. And Sawyer goes down via the strikeout. Avery holds at first. Let off the inning with a single, and he's still there. And Trey steps in now. Opening pitch is grounded to short. Throws over to first for the out. And Waterloo goes quietly in the second inning. One hit. And that runner remains stranded. So through an inning and a half, Waterloo 5, Broadhead nothing. So the typical defensive change for Waterloo. Change in left and right field. You'll see Sawyer in left taking over for Wyatt and Emmanuel in right. In there for Avery. So in steps the cleanup hitter for the Cards. And a line shot to right. First pitch swinging. And the Cardinals have their first base runner. Runner holds and inside corner. Jacob found it for a strike. And whoa. Oh, just under the tag. I was taken away by the swing by the hitter, and bat flew out of his hand and hit the fence right next to the Broadhead dugout. Stolen base for the Cardinals. And Jacob ahead 0-2. And that is in there for strike three. One down, and the Cards with a runner on second, bottom of the second, and Waterloo with a 5-0 advantage. Jacob throws that one inside. Right down the middle. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Jacob bluffs the throw back to first, or back to second, excuse me. That's where the runner is. Why would he throw to first? There's no runner there. Gavin keeping close tabs, shortstop out there, keeping close tabs on the runner. He's closer to second base than the runner is. Jacob comes home, fouled. Off to the on-deck circle of Waterloo. Jacob ahead 1-2 here. There's a grounder to first, foul. Just outside of the first base bag. We'll do it again at 1-2. And spikes that one in the dirt off of Ryan's shoulder, and the runner will move up 90 feet. And inside corner. Drop third strike. Got to complete the strikeout, and he does. That is in there. Swing and a miss. I believe this is the first baseman for the Cardinals. That one's spiked and stopped by Ryan. And in there, swing and a miss. 1-2. Ryan calling for a high pitch, and it's low. 2-2. That is high into the backstop. Runner is coming home, and he will score. So another full count here for Jacob. And that is on the outside corner. So 6 outs, all recorded via the strikeout for Jacob. Unfortunately, that leadoff single that came around to score on a stolen base and a pass ball, then a wild pitch. And through 2 innings of play, Waterloo maintains their 5 runs, and Broadhead on the board. It's 5-1. Top of the third, and Waterloo is back to the top of the order. Mason, Gavin, and Shea. All 3 of those had scored in the first inning. Mason singled to left in the first inning. And he likes that first pitch, and he hits that to left and over the left fielder's head. Rolling almost to the wall, Mason rounding first. He will be into second with a standing double. Gavin stands in now. Walked his first time up. Outside a ball. Same spot. 2-0. And Gavin with a liner to center falls right in front of the center fielder. Gets away from him. Mason will come around to score. And Gavin in with a single and advances to second on the error. But gets an RBI. Mason scores. And Waterloo up 6-1. Ball pitches inside. Gavin with a good secondary lead over there, but held at second. Corners are in a little bit for the Cards, not much. And Shea with a rip to left. Gavin will hold at third. Shea with a solid single. And runners on the corners for Tucker. Grounded out his first time up, but was able to get a run home. So we penciled an RBI in the book. Shea with a three-step lead over there, and a bluff throw to third, and Shea is off to second. Cardinal pitcher worried about Gavin on third, and Shea had a big lead over at first. Pitch is outside of all. Broadhead pitcher on for his third inning of work. And Tucker leaves that one alone, but that's on the outside corner. It's been a strike all day. 1-1. 2-1 actually, sorry. And there's that same spot. But Tucker swinging this time. Low and outside. Now it's 2-2. Tucker fouls that one straight back. And that is in there. Strike three looking. One down in the third. see if Jacob can help himself here. And that is over Jacob's head. Oh, Jacob leaves that one alone, and that's right in there. 1-1. Gavin the runner on third. Mason on second. One down in the top of the third. One run in. Waterloo leads 6-1. And Jacob swings at that one. He's in a hole, 1-2. And Jacob swings at that same pitch, and he is down for back-to-back strikeouts for Waterloo. And in steps Wyatt. And Wyatt with a single up the center. Gavin will trot home. Shea coming all around to score. And a 2 RBI single for Wyatt. And Waterloo leads 8-1. Ryan stands in, strikeout victim his first time up. And that is on the outside corner. Ooh, behind Ryan. And on the wild pitch, Wyatt will take second. That's on the outside corner. 1-2. A lot of room in right center. That's outside, 2-2. And Ryan with a pop fly could fall in front of the center fielder. It will. And Wyatt scores. RBI for Ryan. And Waterloo now leads 9-1. Pinch runner for Ryan. He can get his catcher's gear on. That will be Jacob, who was the last to make an out. Which kind of surprising. If he's going to pitch, why he's on as well. I think you can also get a pinch runner for him as well. Not sure what the rules are on that. That is on the outside corner. Dylan behind, 0-1. That's high and outside. Ooh, over Dylan's head. And Dylan with a single to left. Avery stands in now with runners on first and second. And 2 down. Avery singled to right his first time up on a full count. And Avery swings at that first pitch. And that will be a pop out to second. And the side is retired, but Waterloo sends 9 to the plate. They plate 4 runs, strand 2 through 2.5 innings of play. They now lead it 9-1. So the shadows from the trees have made it over the third baseline. So I would think shortly the third baseman's going to be in shade. Maybe the top of the next half inning. Avery in the game at first for Dylan. Tucker in left now. Trey in center field. And Wyatt in right. So you've got Dylan, Emmanuel, and Sawyer sitting the bench this half inning. Oh, Dylan on the mound. I'm sorry. So close the book on Jacob. Dylan's opening pitch. High. So Jacob sits the bench this half inning. That's why he was able to run at first. And pop fly out to left center will fall out there. Wyatt picks that up and gets it in. And the Cards with a leadoff double. Pitch is in there. Inside, I mean. Ball 1. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. That's high. 2-1. Ooh, that is inside. Ooh, hit the batter. So, Cardinals with something brewing here in the third inning. First and second, nobody out. Let's see if Waterloo can do something here. Defensively, that is. Grounder to third, double play, back to first. And back in plenty of time. Interesting to throw back to first when the runner's on second. It's not like he can go anywhere. Maybe just trying to catch him if he's not paying attention. Slide step there is inside a ball. And grounder to short. Flips over to second for one. On to first. And he's safe. Runner is coming around from third and will score. That makes it 9-2. Runner on first is safe by the fielder's choice. But I think Waterloo will take the out for the run. Over his head, ball one. That is in there. Swung on and missed. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And throws over to first. And just slid under the tag. Good move over there by Dillon. Nice catch by Avery. And ball inside, trickles away, but not far enough for two and one. Pitch is in there, swung on and missed. 2-2. Oh, just outside. Run it full. Ball is high, so a walk by Dillon. Runners on first and second, and we are back to the top of the order for Broadhead. And that is a line shot to left. Picked up by Wyatt, throws over to third, but runner is safe. Second hit of the inning for Cards. And bases now loaded with 1 down. Inside a ball. That's on the outside corner. 1-1. And that is shot out to left center. And Wyatt couldn't see that one because of the sun. 2 runs are in. And you've got a third run. No, he's going to be held at third. A 2 RBI double. And Broadhead with 3 in the inning. Waterloo now leads 9-4. Dylan with a balk. And another run scores. Make it 9-5 now. And there's a line shot to left. 9-6. Over to first, and runner is back. Swung on a missed. 0-1. It's a throw behind him. Wild pitch, and the runner will move up to second now. Hit batter. I believe that runner needs to go back to second. Second hit batter of the inning. And we are going to have a mound visit. Bring in the entire infield. Only one out. And Broadhead with 5 runs in the inning. And this, which was a 9-1 lead, has now turned into a game with the tying run at the plate. And Waterloo maintaining now only a 9-6 lead. Ball is outside. And delayed double steal. Runners on second and third now. That's in there, 1-1. That's in there, 1-2. And that is in there for strikeout. So, pep talk worked on that one. Coach's pep talk. We have 2 down the inning. And Dylan puts that one on the outside, swung on and missed. That is outside. Glove by Ryan. 1-1. And that is fisted over to second. Mason catches that one for the third out of the inning. But Broadhead with some damage here in the bottom of the third. They plate 5 on 4 base hits, a walk, and 2 hit batters. And through 3 innings of play, it is Waterloo 9, Broadhead 6. Due up for Waterloo, Manuel, Sawyer, and Trey. New pitcher on for Broadhead, number 21. Previous pitcher for Broadhead is now at second. Softball game is done over at the other diamond. Judging by those cheers that I heard, I'm assuming that that was a victory for Broadhead. Not sure, but guessing that was a regional semifinal. That would give Broadhead a 20-2 record on the season. They were 19-2 coming in. There's only 2 losses on the year, were a 2-1 loss and a 1-0 loss. Opening pitch to Emmanuel is outside of ball. That is low, 2-0. And that is way inside, 3-0. And Emmanuel not with the green light. Bat on his shoulder, takes a strike, 3-1. And fouled up to the Broadhead dugout. And we'll do it again, this time with a full count. That is outside of ball. Emmanuel with a walk. In steps Sawyer. Low and off the umpire's chest protector. Emmanuel will take second on that Call that a passed ball. And a balk. Emmanuel is awarded third. Ooh, Sawyer checks his swing, but that one is in there. 1-1. Blown outside. Good eye by Sawyer. 2-1. That is high and tight. 3-1. Trey on deck. Ball is low. Back-to-back walks to start the fourth inning. And Trey stands in with runners on the corners. Sawyer off with the pitch. Trey with a line out to center. One down now, and Mason stands in, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Mason takes an opening pitch strike. Sawyer down to second on catcher's indifference. And Mason grounds one up through the middle. And Emmanuel will trot home. Sawyer coming around third. He will play the plate. No, up the first base line. And Mason will go to third and be safe. Aggressive running. Single for Mason. We'll give him 2 RBIs on the play. He advances to second on third on the same error. So 1 down. Waterloo has plated 2. And it's going to be 3. And Longgrass ate that up, but Gavin will beat that out. And he's rounding first, headed to second on the overthrow. He will be in there. And Gavin with another RBI. And it is now 12-6. Coaching visit to the mound. Two walks, a fly out, and then a couple of singles. Top of the order is, for Waterloo, is 7 for 7 right now with 7 runs scored. That is the way for the top of the... Oh, Gavin is off without even a throw. Stolen base for Gavin. Big secondary lead over there. And pitcher just never looked. Shea, grounder to third, ate him up, blocks it, comes up throwing, and Shea is safe. Infield single. Gavin scores. It's now 13-6. 6. Still only one down in the first. Oh, we have a not sure it's his wrist or his, could be his groin. Oh, he's grabbing at something. So Shea with a two and a half step lead over there. Oh, three. Talk about 3 now. Oh, he stepped off the rubber and Shea is back. And Shea is back to first. Shea with a 3-step lead over there again. He's off at the pitch. Tucker swings through that one. Shea with a stolen base. Standing up. Overthrow into center field. Shea advances to third. He's coming home. Throw is up the third base line. And Shea will score. And that is 14 to 6. Base is empty now for Tucker, and he is behind 0-1. Inside corner, 0-2. And Tucker with a grounder to third, up and firing, and short. First baseman cannot come up with that. Tucker is going into second on the throwing error. Still only one down in the top of the fourth. And Jacob stands in. Oh, Tucker almost caught leaning. Jacob, pop up over here in front of the Waterloo dugout going back towards the home plate. And just off the catcher's glove. So that becomes nothing but a foul ball strike. And Jacob behind 0-1. There's been a couple of those today, and it's been hard to see the chain link fence in front of me. That ball is outside, 1-1. Tucker with a big secondary lead over there, and it is inside a ball. 2-1. And that is a nice pitch on the inside corner. 2-2. Couldn't tell if that was a changeup. And Jacob with a grounder to third. And working with Tucker. Tucker to second, and he is out on the play. So lead runner is cut down. Jacob will be on first via the fielder's choice. And Wyatt, who is 2 for 2 today with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs, stands in. That's on the outside corner. Strike one. Jacob with only a two-step lead over there. And Wyatt moved his body more than he turned his hands, so that is a ball. And Wyatt with a grounder to short. Picks it up and throws on to first. Safe at first. Wyatt beat it out. 3 for 3 today. Probably part of the reason he's moved up to 6th in the batting order. Runners on first and second. And Ryan stands in with 2 down in the top of the 4th. Waterloo leading 14-6. Jacob back in time. And that is outside a ball. That is in there, but fouled. Little tapper up along third. 1-1. Home plate now in shadow, along with third and left field. That is letter high over the plate. Ryan in the hole, 1-2. Dylan stands on deck. And Ryan swings through that one. Drop third strike. Going to first and just out. Waterloo sending 10 to the plate that inning. They plate 5. Get that 5 back that they gave up to Broadhead in the bottom of the third, and they lead 14-6. Gavin's on the mound playing with the ball. Not sure if he's going to be pitching. He's got his sunglasses on. I'm guessing not. So we will Dylan back on for his second inning of work. Coach Shroud taking the warm-up pitches as Ryan is getting his catcher's gear on. Jacob will come in to play third. Shea over at first. Emmanuel in right, excuse me. Shea still in center. And Sawyer in left. Sitting this half inning will be Avery, Tucker, and Wyatt. Seven, 8, 9 hitters up for Broadhead. Dylan's opening pitch is inside a ball. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Even now at a ball and a strike. Ooh, big curveball. And swung on ahead of that one. So 1-2. And Dylan fires that one in there. Strike three. One up, one down. Oh, missed the inside corner. 1-0. Fourteen to 6 in the bottom of the fourth. Waterloo leading. And that is a pop up to first. Shea will glove that one behind the bag. May have actually been a step in foul territory over there. So Dylan with two quick outs in the bottom of the fourth. And grounder over to second, picked by Mason, and over to first. Dylan with a very efficient inning that inning, 3 up, 3 down. And we've completed 4 here in Broadhead. Waterloo leads 14 to 6. Due up for Waterloo, Dylan, Avery, and Emmanuel. And Dylan swings at that one. And they will throw on to first to complete the strikeout. And brings up Avery, who was 1 for 2. Single to right in the second. That is low, ball 1. Popped out to second in the third inning. And Avery with a pop out to center. Caught out there. Good contact by Avery, but right at the center fielder. Had to drift about 3 steps to his left. So 2 quick outs for Waterloo, and in steps Emmanuel. 0 for 1 with a walk. And that is spiked back here. That is over Emmanuel's head. 2-0. That's in there. Second at bat in a row where Emmanuel's ahead 3-0 and let that pitch go. 3-1. That is on the outside corner again. That has been a strike call all day. So Emmanuel with a full count here. And he will swing at that one. Grounder to third and did not come up on the third baseman. Went right underneath his glove, and Emmanuel will be on first with a single and brings up Sawyer. Trey has his catcher's gear on. He will be behind the plate next half inning. Nice pitch on the outside corner. That is outside the ball. Low. And Sawyer fouls that one off. And swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Sawyer's got a run. And he's out. So 2 drop third strikes for strikeouts that were retired at first that half inning for Waterloo. And they failed to score. Headed to the bottom of the 5th. Waterloo maintains a 14-6 advantage. Dylan will sit this half inning, close the book on him. That will bring Mason into the ball game. Couple of more defensive changes for you. Avery back at first. Shea moves from first to left. Not sure who's going to play shortstop. Sawyer going in to play second. Gavin will move over to short. Tucker back in center and Wyatt over in right. Oh, maybe Sawyer is playing short. I don't know. Nope. All right. So now we're set. Gavin at short, Sawyer at second. Bottom of the fifth. First pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. And same spot, same result, 0-2. And curveball popped up. Who's got it? Mason calls off Trey and will take it unassisted for the first out of the inning. 3 quick pitches. And 1 out. And just inside the ball. 1-0. Ball low and inside, 2-0. That is swung on and missed. 2-1 now. That's right down the middle, 2-2. Ball low. Full count. Hi. Back to the top of the order. One and a half step lead over there. And strike in the outside corner. That's ball inside, 1-1. And swung on and missed, 1-2. And tried to throw the curveball and shot the inside corner and missed. 2-2. Not much of a lead over there by the Broadhead runner at first. And there it is. Mason hit that one down the plate. So 2 down for Cardinals. Runner still on first. And number 2 hitter in the lineup. And fouled right over here to the right of me. About 10 feet. And that is a ball high. 1-1. Low and inside. 2-1. And line shot past Gavin at short into center. Picked up by Shea over there. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Mason getting hitters to swing at those high pitches. That's the 3rd or 4th one of the inning. And that is low and inside. 1-1. In there for a strike. And swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts in the inning, only 1 blemish. That single to center, and through 5 innings of play. Waterloo 14, Broadhead 6. Due up for Waterloo, Trey, and then back to the top of the order with Mason and Gavin. Umpire just told Coach Reedy we've got about 15 minutes left, so possibly enough time here to just play 1 full inning. So Broadhead coach having having to sub in players here left and right. He's got about 21 players on his team. Waterloo only with 12. So Waterloo bats everyone. And this will complete, with Trey batting here, complete the third time through the lineup, and we'll be back to the top of the order after that with Mason and Gavin. Trey 0 for 2 today. And opening pitch of the sixth inning is outside a ball. And Trey leaves that one alone, 1-1. And Trey, foul ball up past Coach Reedy at third. And he's behind 1-2. And Trey with a pop-up over here in front of the Broadhead dugout. Third baseman gave chase, but not close enough to catch that. And Trey with a shot out to right, over his head. Right fielder misplayed that. Trey on his way to second with a standing double. Trey's first hit of the ball game. Setting the table for the top of the order with Mason. Outside. And Mason with one to right. And right fielder is drifting back and can't get to it. Trey coming around third and will score. Mason heading in also now for a standing double. And another RBI. Waterloo ahead 15-6. Fifth game of the Teener League for Waterloo, and this is the fifth time they've scored double-digit runs. Foul back here on top of the concession stand and into the football field. And Gavin swings at that one. Behind 0-2. Nobody out at the top of the sixth. And Gavin with a pop-up over second is going to fall over his head. Outfielders did not converge in time. And Mason had to wait on that ball, but he now advances to third. In steps Shea with runners on the corners. Off with the pitch. Ball, it's outside. Catcher's indifference. I don't think he was going to throw down there. Mason on third. A lot of room in left center for Shea. Ball is low. 2-0. Right fielder is playing probably about 6 steps deeper than he was before. That's on the outside corner. 2-1. And Mason is back to third in time. That is behind Shea's head. 3-1 now. Low and outside. Shea walks. That will load the bases for Tucker. And Broadhead coach making a pitching change. So number 18 on the pitch now for Broadhead. Sixth inning reset here for you, Waterloo, with 1 in the inning. Bases loaded and nobody out. Leading 15-6. As I said earlier, Waterloo, the 5th consecutive game that they've scored double digits. This is the 2nd most runs they've given up on a game this season. The game against Edgerton was 12-8. So with the 15 that Waterloo's put up today, that's 66 runs in 5 games that they've scored. Had 51 runs coming into this game. Change of pitchers, I believe they get 8 warm-up tosses between innings. If it's the same pitcher, they only get 5. I believe he has 1 more. Nope, we are ready to go. So nobody out, and Tucker steps in with the bases loaded, top of the 6th. Opening pitch to Tucker is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Outside a ball. Outside a ball. Runners hold their positions. And Tucker lets that one go on the outside corner, 2-2. Jacob on deck. Bases full of Pirates. And that is over Tucker's head. Full count now to Tucker. Nowhere to put him. Outside a ball. Tucker walks. Mason will score. And that makes it 16-6. Jacob 1 for 3 today and a run scored. Oh, Jacob leaves that one go on the outside corner. And same spot, same result. 0-2 to Jacob. And that comes inside. Pass ball, gets back to the fence. Everybody up 90 feet. Gavin scores. And 17-6. Let's see if the pitcher goes back on that outside corner where he's had success against both Tucker and Jacob. There it is. Foul tip into the glove. And Jacob is out via the strikeout for the second time today. First out of the inning, and Wyatt steps in. Ball outside and back to the fence, and again, everybody up 90 feet. Shea will score. 18-6. Tucker up to third, and a 1-0 count to Wyatt. Wyatt fouls that one back over my head. One and one to the 6-hitter. Ball outside, back to the fence, and Tucker will score his first run of the game. And 19-6. Field umpire trots back to first with the bases now empty. And Wyatt ahead in a 2-1 count. Outside a ball. 3-1. Oh, curveball in there. 3-2. That is outside. So another Pirate aboard in the top of the sixth, and Ryan comes to the plate. In there, a strike. Way outside, trickles away, but Wyatt holds at first. Ooh, that is over his head. 2-1. Bullpens are up. Both right and left field lines out in the outfield. Nobody up pitching for Broadhead. Ryan swings through that one. 2-2. And Ryan lines one to short, caught out there, throws over to first, and double play. Ryan lines out to short and comes up firing the shortstop to first to double up Wyatt. But Waterloo scores another 5 in the sixth, and they lead 19-6. So, something we haven't seen this year yet. Sawyer steps to the mound. Close the book on Mason. 1 inning pitched, 1 a hit, 2 strikeouts and a walk. So Emmanuel, outfield, Emmanuel being left, Shea in center, and Ryan is out in right. Dylan is on first. Mason back to second. Gavin played short this whole game. And Jacob on third again, and he's been there since he was done pitching. So nice to use some fresh arms here for Sawyer. Fourth pitcher used by Waterloo. I remember last game in warm-ups, Emmanuel was even throwing some practice pitches to Coach Shroud. First pitch by Sawyer is high. Ball one. Second pitch is lined into center, falls in front of Shea for a single. Ooh, inside corner at the letters. Sawyer ahead, 0-1. And swung on and fouled outside of first. Sawyer ahead 0-2. Runner was off with the pitch and now must retreat back to first. Go on again, and so Trey comes up firing, trying to throw to second. Hits the batter in the helmet. It's a good thing Trey let go of the ball and his hand didn't hit the helmet. But all it is a stolen base, and count is 2-2. Sawyer with a strikeout. One down in the bottom of the sixth. And Avery now at the plate. Strike in there for Sawyer. 0-1. And another one in there. Sawyer ahead 0-2. Just like the last batter. And pitch is high. Nothing bad about wasting a pitch there. And into left for a single. Cards with runners on the corners. Oh, Sawyer throws back to the fence. Runner from third is coming home. And Dillon with a throw, pickup, and throw over to third. He is out at third. Trey tried to throw back to the home plate. Sawyer covering. Throw was up the first base line. Dillon with a heads-up play picks that up, hands it over to Jacob. And the runner that was on first, that went to second, tried to go to third on the overthrow, and he was cut down. So 2 down. A 1-1 now. (19-7). And Sawyer with that one over the plate. Ahead 1-2. high. 2-2. Base is empty. 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. And that is inside corner. Sawyer with 2 strikeouts to close out the game. And Broadhead turned away in the 6th. So they plate 1. But this game is over. Waterloo victorious 19-7. We will be back with you next week. Until then, Waterloo with their 5th victory on the season. They win 19-6. So long, everybody.